for a quick first to 10 kills. You're not going to find it here. Because, hell, we don't even have one. So over mid, Ori does have this double damage. If they could get the Tusk over, meanwhile, we take a look at DDC. There's the hook, and it could be first blood. But now, there's the snowball to save him. Could go the other way. Vici, they turn that around. DDC only has 27 health, and they get the snowball over from HYM. They end up getting first blood for themselves. Not even a deny from this Pudge, which I thought we were going to see classic Pudge deny. But now Ori with that Thunder Strike, they do have Glimpse and Kinetic Field. So Ori, not level 6, has found himself in a lot of trouble. Kind of knows he's dead. And Sakata will get one right back, but he immediately gets the hook on HYM. So they might be able to find another kill. There's the arrow hitting from Sakata. And just like that, it's 2-1 iG.Vitality. Down here, as well as in July. And staying still right now is Dogfights, who gets the hook on, and there's the hoof stomp to follow it up. The kinetic field is there to lock down, and they get the double edge, and in July extends the lead 3-1 for iG.V. So this PA Lashrak looking thing up here is Jug Paparazzi. Let's take a look. The Tide's farming pretty well. Meanwhile, down low, they're going to lose DDC again to Super and Dogfights, but turning it around, they're looking for something his end. They get the Stampede out. Plasma Field hits on the edge. They get the Ice Shards coming in from HYM, so they lock down Super and do get that kill. Look okay. In July, he's kind of baited himself forward. The rest of his team now wrapping around. Yang notices it. There's the hook. He might be forced to use that Ravage, but knows he's already dead. There's the Stampede. They're looking for more. Arrow's going to miss, and he's got that static link, but with the hoof stomp, the double edge, and Paparazzi there with the Blade Fury to be 2 more kills going the way of Paparazzi and the side of... And Dogfights, they're coming over with the smoke. Still no dismember for this Pudge, but they could be able to find a hook out on DDC. And there it is. A great hook out on DDC. The Starstorm follows. Now level 6 is this Pudge. They get him in the Static Storm. He uses Eye of the Storm. There's the Ravage. But that is avoided by this Juggernaut with the Omni Slash. So they get another kill. They get 4 dead. Coming in is Ori to try and clean it up. Paparazzi very low, but still surviving. They ball lightning on forward, but Ori... he is now in for it as Dogfights. He's going to deny himself, but with the double edge coming out from in July, it ends up being a 5-man team white DDC. He steps right into an arrow, a hoof stomp, a double edge, and he feeds once again. Uh-oh, in July, he's got to run. TP coming back. They have the vision. The hook's going to miss. iG.V don't find anything out of this Moonlight Shadow, as well as the 2-man rotation for iG.V. Meanwhile, the Stampede down low in July, and Sakata trying to find a kill on end. The Plasma Field sends in July back. He will get a salve to heal himself up, but only to about 300. And now it looks as though Sakata is going to be the one in a bit of trouble. There's the snowball forward, but there's a big hoof stomp. Double edge in July with the double kill. HYM trying to finish him off. It's getting very hard, and there is a double edge to get himself that triple kill. He comes back in, blink, hoof stomp, and there's the taunt with the TP out with just under a Static Storm. In July comes on over to grab that Hood of Defiance, not the Defiance, and there's the hoof stomp as well as the double edge Static Storm. And now it looks as though Vici, they look to turn this around. In July going to get hit by that Walrus Punch. Oh, a big hook comes out onto Razor. They get the kill with the Omni Slash. Ori very low. The Ravage flies through, but iG.Vitality, they are still alive. In July will finally fall. And now let's see if Vici can start to turn it around, but DDC's dead. And iG.Vitality, they take the better of that fight, 2-1, losing in July. Light Shadow out from iG.V. They're looking to make a big move, and they are heading bottom towards Ori. And they're just going to walk up to him, get the Dismember. They're going to try and line it up with iG.V. The hoof stomp, the double edge, the hook, and there's a kill. And there's the Stampede forward. They get the glimpse back. DDC, he's in a bit of trouble. He'll die. So now 4-19 in favor of iG.V. They didn't shards, and there's the glimpse on back into his own ice shards, and he avoids the arrow with the nice snowball. Well, that'll throw him into the fray of ig.Vitality. Tries to use that shrine, and that's not helping anybody. They do have Blink as well as the Ravage, but they need to know when to go for it. They're looking to pick off Paparazzi. There's another Shards, but short is Ori. There's the Static Storm. No Ravage gonna come out from this Tidehunter as he immediately blinks into that Static Storm. Two are already dead. En's got that Static Link, and the Aegis goes the way of Ori. They also get the kill on Roche. So they do end up being able to steal it, but they've already lost 3 heroes. End will be the next one to die. Ori gets away with his life, as well as the Aegis, but despite losing the Roche and the Aegis. So over mid is super with this Invis rune. They do spot Ori, and there's the Yules and Static Storm. So Ori locked up, but no big follow through from ig.V. There it is with the Stampede, the Blink, the Hoof Stomp, the Hook. That hits from Dogfight. Still get the kill. DDC trying to get a good ulti off with the Ravage. It's full length. So they do get in July. And now they're looking for more. They've linked up Super, who gets saved by Dogfights. Almost. As End gets yet another kill. So IG. And you'll look to make a game out of this. So Vici coming over with the smoke. They come on through for Paparazzi, who's going to use that Blade Fury. There's the Static Storm as well as the Kinetic Field to stop them from coming in. Their Link is out on Super. They get the kill, but the Omni Slash bouncing around on Vici. It'll get everybody low. Ori low as well. He'll finally get his Aegis pop, trying to TP out his Yang, and he will do so. And now End in a whole bunch of trouble. Can they get the kill? No! And in July, he might be a victim of Ori, as he'll be able to ball Lightning out. So it's a 2 for 2, but when you lose in July, that's not too great. Now the July is a solid kill and an exchange they'll take. But now Paparazzi's over here with the Diffusal Blade to slow down End. They've got the Static Link out, but there's the arrow with the Blade Fury. I don't care who you're linked to, it ain't gonna save your life. He ain't your mother, and it ain't your umbilical cord. So there's the Moonlight Shadow, Diffusal Blade, Arrow, Hook, Starstorm, dead is HYM. Come around onto Vici, but there it is with the link up on Centaur. There's the Moonlight Shadow. The Snowball puts HYM very deep. There's the Hoof Stomp with Paparazzi hitting away at HYM. The Stampede to fly on forward, and Omni Slashed and dead to Cicada. 2 dead, no buyback. Oops. And DDC does get out alive as Vici, they're hanging on by a thread. So Blink in with the Ravage. They get the lockdown and might be able to find themselves a kill. The Walrus Punch does get Paparazzi, so Ori finds one. The Blade Mail out from Dogfights, and he's trying to back off. Here comes the arrow. Blink, Hoof Stomp. That's going to miss. Yuled up is Ori. Yang getting low. There's the hook to finish him off. No Paparazzi needed, and the gem is out on the table. Him locked in. So Blink, Hoof Stomp, double Starstorm, DDC just obliterated, and there's the gem. Now the Dismember out on to this Tusk HYM. He'll get struck down by Cicada, and Vici, they're looking to at least try and hold Tidehunter back up, but no Ravage for him, and now so is Paparazzi. So Blink, Hoof Stomp, Hook into Dogfights into the Kinetic Field. Omni Slash from Paparazzi to get them another. Only 3 are alive on Vici, and with the Eye of the Storm trying to do something. And now coming in is Ori. He's got that BKB just trying to zip around, get a kill on Cicada. Not going to find it as he leaps out, but there's the hook. And now, just like that, without Ori getting any kills with that BKB, oh, just call GG. So ig.Vitality just, I mean, is there a word for destroying someone like that? Really, Vici just never showed up in that game. So ig.Vitality take game 1. They look to take a 2-0 sweep. Would be the first of the night. We'll be back with game 2 between these two teams in just a moment. I'm your caster, BKOP, And I'm on Twitter at bcop92. We'll be back in just a moment.